So looking at board sizes, what board sizes will you register for the year?
I will register my 127, which is an improved version of the 131. The board is actually improved a lot in the control and also in the top speed. And I must say I was very surprised about that, but also very happy, because obviously being 103 kilos heavy, the big board is a very important board for me. And it works really well on the 9.7, on the 9.2 and also on the 8.6. So it's going to be a very, very important board in many of the competitions. After that I got my 107 Isonic for the 7.8 and the 7.0. And I end up probably registering my 90 leaderboard for the 6.2. Okay. Just to make sure that I got enough volume in the even strong winds, because many times I put the mark so close to the beach that it's hard to get out of the mark with a too small of a board like an 87 or 86, just because the width of the board is a bit more narrow. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be 127, 107 and 90 liters.
And how would you look at fin combinations of those?
For the 127 I like to use a 50 centimeter fin for the 9.7, a 48 centimeter fin for the 9.2 and a 46 centimeter fin for the 8.6. On the 107 I go between 44, 42, 40 and 38, and sometimes even a 36 on the 7.0, and on the 90 it's going to be between 36 and 30 centimeter depending on wind and water conditions.
Okay. So it's going to be quite choppy in Vietnam. How would you change your setup to deal with this?
So I heard, yes. Usually I have set my foot straps all the way in the back of all the boards. I only change in the front. If it's smooth water, I have in the middle. If it gets really rough and choppy, I put them all the way in the front. So my settings are probably going to be wide stance to make sure that I keep my board in the water. But also with our new concaves in the deck, it gives a lot of control to the boards. And anyone that's going to try the 2011 boards are going to have a big, pleasant surprise to how easy they are to ride.
So then the combination of the sails and the boards is...
We should be unbeatable this year as far as I'm concerned. And we got more competition than last year. We have Vietnam as a new one, Aruba's back on the tour, and then we got Costa Brava as a classic, Fuerteventura, Silt. So a few classics and a few new ones again. So more competitions, and that's always good for the racing spirit and also for me, because the more variation there is in conditions, the better I am.
And who do you see your major threat? Antoine again, or do you see some rising threats?
Well, basically our threat was our own sail development in the last couple of years, because we had to come from the Code Red to make the REFLEX and the REFLEX II, and we have made huge improvements. I don't think anyone has been able to make as much improvements as we have done our sail development and rig development in general. The boards are improved constantly through the years and have become better and better and better. So the whole equipment situation is really tip-top this year. And as the main opponents, obviously Antoine is going to be fighting for his first place. There's going to be Cyril Musulman on starboard as well. I don't know how about Norses, how much they have improved themselves in the last couple of years, but I'm sure not as much as we have. From that side, there's going to be a couple of young guys that are going to be up in different conditions, but they usually don't have the constancy to be good in all kinds of different conditions. So you have to see Vietnam, and after that will be easier to see who is going to really perform good through the year. But I have a really good feeling. I've been windsurfing a lot, I've been stand-up paddling a lot, I've been biking a lot, I've been snowboarding a lot, so I've been in lots of different sports through the whole winter, and spent a lot of time with my family as well, and the combination is just perfect. I had no injuries at all, and I would probably call it the average of 5 hours of sports a day since SIL, so I'm pretty happy with my preparations.
And you have any different philosophy going into the year than you'd normally have?
Different. Obviously this year I'm much more confident that my equipment is up to top podium first place standard. Last year I managed to win 2 competitions out of 5 or 6 that we had through the whole year. And I won the French Classic Speed event in the end of December. In the beginning of December, excuse me. I won the length and long distance competition in the beginning of January. And this is the 3rd one in a new season, so I'm planning on winning this one. I mean, medium strong wind is always good for me. I don't really like the really light wind competition where there's a lot of starting and luck involved. And it's going to be interesting. It's a new place for most people, which is interesting as well. And I'm looking forward to it, which is the most important part.
Well, thank you very much for talking to us, and good luck for the season.
Thank you.